Okay, so if you disagree with me, go into the description or go in the comment section and click on the link that sends you to my Discord, and we can have a argument slash debate slash conversation right there, and you can tell me why you disagree with me or even show me why I'm wrong. Hello everybody, Crackton here, and today we have a ranking again like the last video. Today we will rank the avatars from Avatar The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra from weakest to strongest. I gathered the information from everything Avatar related I could, and I think I have a pretty good idea. And before I start the video, I want to say that some of those avatars don't really have any feats, so I'm sorry if I offend you, but that's just where I think they stand. At the bottom of the ranking we have Avatar 1, and I know people will hate me for this, but he doesn't really have the power or the skill to be higher. He has some building level and large building level feats, but that's kinda it. He defeated Vato, that is truth, but this is unquantifiable, and it's something that every avatar could do. For example, Korra did it when Vato was even stronger than at the point where he fought one. So it's not that impressive. Also, he doesn't have the wisdom, the knowledge, the skill of the previous avatars to help him, because, well, he's the first one. So that's why I put him here, and above him I have Kuruk. We don't really know a lot about him. We know that he was a brawler and he will go to normal people and challenge firebenders to Agni Kais and earthbenders to lifting boulders contest. And you also seen him controlling that giant wave in that one scene from Avatar. We also know that in his lifetime he was a chill dude. Actually, he was so chill that when he's the Avatar, the world goes to shit, and it stays like that until Avatar Kyoshi was in control. That being said, he doesn't have any feats or good enough feats to be above anybody here, except Avatar 1. Avatar Yangchen is above Kuruk because she has one feat more than he has. Her two feats are fighting a very powerful spirit and airbending at a large scale, even bending the clouds. Now, given the fact that bending the clouds at such a large scale takes a lot of power, it might mean that I put her lower than she should be. But on the other hand, she got one-shotted by the Iron General, which is a powerful spirit, but it still got one-shotted by Aang. So if Aang can one-shot this dude, and he can one-shot Avatar Yangchen, that means that Aang is way stronger than her, putting her way lower than she would have been if we didn't have the information with the Iron General. Unfortunately for her, that feat draws her back. Well, Unalaq was the Dark Avatar, so I guess I count him as well. In his base was able to beat Bolin and Mako and even Korra, who is obviously the Avatar. Being able to beat the Avatar just with waterbending when the Avatar has mastery over all four elements just shows how strong this guy was, before even getting the powers that Vato has. He was able to crack the ground, and when Korra fell into the crack, he was able to close it, meaning that he was able to bend tons of ice, making him pretty impressive in my opinion. And of course, when he fused with Vato and they formed that giant spirit whatever, they almost beat Korra when she was in the same state as him. But at the end of the day, he still got his ass kicked by Korra, so he can't be over her. And before you ask me, yes, I'd smash. Korra really doesn't have a lot of feats, but he has some good enough feats to put her here, like controlling a giant wave that I consider to be around 50 meters long, and displaying a city block level waterbender feat again when she covered the giant robot that Kuvira has in water and froze it afterwards. And she was able to even block a laser beam from the robot's spirit vine cannon thing, and one of those beams is able to destroy multiple city blocks like nothing, and even destroy a top of a mountain, making Korra town level or even city level in my opinion. Roku is kinda in the middle, but on the stronger half. We know that he has the mastery over all four elements, which is not that impressive because every avatar has at the end of their life, but he can also lava bend, being one of the only 5 characters that we know that can lava bend, 3 of them being avatars. He has some large building level feats like this water attack and destroying an actual building. He also has a feat when he takes Aang's body over and he lava bends the lava under the temples and covers the whole island in lava. That's a town to even city level feat right there. And he was able to earthbend throughout his island when that volcano erupted, and even lava bend at a large scale. But at the end of the day, he still lost to one volcano. And why I'm mentioning this? Because next on the ranking it's Jafar. I call this avatar Jafar because we don't know his name, but he has one feat. I'm not kidding, he has just one feat that put him so high, because that showing was crazy. Remember how Roku lava bended a small island and he lost to one volcano? Well, Jafar right here was able to lava bend 4 freaking volcanoes, even if those volcanoes are about 100 meters long. This is still a city level feat. The largest volcano in the world is about 2500 meters. So those ones that Jafar bends can easily be bigger than 100 meters. I would say about 500 meters would be an okay estimation. Anyway, the power to do that puts Jafar at the top. My boy Aang has a lot of feet because he was the most on screen, obviously. I will not talk about everything he did, just the more impressive and important things. In Tales of Ba Sing Se, he casually creates a zoo for the animals. This in my opinion just shows not only the power, but the skill that he has. He was even able to go through a building-sized rock in the series finale and destroy it without bending, just his body. And I must say, that is very good durability and physical power right there. In the same episode, we see him waterbending a whole area to extinguish the fire produced by the Fire Nation, which is a town level feat. In the comics, he creates this giant rock monster and fights the spirit that slapped Avatar Yangchen, meaning that he's obviously way stronger than her. And I must say, in the comics he has the most insane feats, like earthbending a whole city. What I mean by that is that he created a fissure around the city, and yeah, he basically bent the whole city. And the third display of power from the comics is making an air/earth wave attack that cracked a mountain in half. Those feats are kinda amazing actually for Aang, and if you don't read the comics you don't know about them. So I think this is a good justification for him being second on the list. First on the list is Avatar Kyoshi. Avatar Kyoshi is the strongest avatar and the largest in terms of height, possibly the best earthbender in Avatar's history. In terms of power and skill, Avatar Kyoshi not only created and trained, well, the Kyoshi warriors, but she also trained Dai Li. The Kyoshi warriors being the strongest, most skilled, non-bending group in the Avatar world except the Equalists. And Dai Li is basically the FBI, the AMBU, the KGB of the Earth Kingdom in the Avatar world, and a problem for majority of people in the world. This just shows how skilled she was, that she was able to create and train those groups. In terms of power, we don't really have a lot of feats, but we have powerful feats. Well, one of them is she was able to casually lift and throw those giant statues. This is not the impressive feat, but the impressive feat comes right now, because she was able to earth/lava bend the land and then separated the Pan Island from the continent, creating the Kyoshi Island, and then literally she was able to move the island away from the continent with airbending. This right there is just an amazing showing. It's actually very impressive, making her the strongest avatar in my opinion. But if you disagree, tell me your ranking in the comments, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.